You know that in order to be successful in this network marketing space, you need to be bringing in business builders, AKA recruiting, so that you can get that reoccurring income. And maybe you've had some success and you've brought in several business builders, or maybe you're just getting started and you haven't had the luck that you've wanted. What I want to share with you are the biggest mistakes that I have seen, whether I'm coaching or whether it's people on my team that are making, and quite honestly, mistakes that I made when I first got started in network marketing as well, that have helped me overcome so that I can recruit hundreds of people into my organization. And so the first thing that you need to do is you need to ask yourself, did you throw up information on your prospects, whether it's their DM, whether it's face-to-face, whether it's over Zoom? Did you throw up and give them too much information, right? A lot of times what happens is we get so excited that somebody says, I'm open to learning more, and then it's like word vomit that comes out, right? And you just can't stop typing and typing and typing, or sharing and sharing and sharing. And sometimes saying too much is just way too much. Less is more. And I want you to remember that exactly when you are recruiting. And I've got my bonus tip for you at the end that's going to help you understand all of this when you stay to the end of this video, okay? So a lot of times what I want you to say is I want you to use the tools that your company offers, whether it be a video, whether it be a group that you can add them to. Less is more. And so you want the systems and the tools to do the selling for you, and you don't have to do a whole lot of work. When I was able to kind of take myself out of the equation and really not offer any more like insight than just what the videos can do for me, I was able to recruit many, many more people into my organization. And so it looks like this. I asked somebody, are you open to taking a look? If not, no big deal. What they will say is, if they say yes, perfect. My mouth gets shut right then and there. I don't say anything more. I used to say, oh, fantastic, and it's got this and this and this and this and this, and the next thing I know, I never heard from them again. I simply say, would it be okay if I add you to a group to watch a few-minute video? It can explain my company's, mission, comp plan, business model, way better than I can. When do you have about 15 minutes to watch this, right? And so when I started to close my mouth is when I started to have way more success. So a lot of times we just overshare and we, get so excited that we chase the person away. So definitely make sure that you don't be a tool. You use the tools that are offered to you from your company, all right? Now, if this is helpful, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link right over here after you're done watching this, and make sure, like I said, you stay to the end and you subscribe to this channel, because I always give tips on how to build your business online through social media. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. But I'm going to link for you right over here my Recruiting Hundreds video to watch, where I'm going to share with you kind of the in-depth of how I've been able to recruit hundreds of people into my organization. Okay. Now, the second thing that I see people do all the time is they don't utilize their uplines, their sidelines, somebody else, right? And so what you want to do is you want to edify whoever it is that they can talk to that's on your team. Because what is happening is somebody is looking at this opportunity and they're thinking, is this something that I can do? And if it's something where they think that they need to know all of the answers to all of the questions that are being asked, they're going to say, I can't do this. It's too much information. But if you can show them that they only have to put somebody into a group chat or into a Zoom with somebody else that you're affiliated with and let that person answer the questions, they're far more likely to say, that's really easy. I can do that too. So definitely make sure that you are utilizing your teammates, whether it be your upline, your downline, your sideline, it doesn't matter. Ideally, you would want it to be somebody that you could, that they could relate to, right? So if it's an educator, you would put them in a group with somebody else that's an educator. If it's somebody that's in real estate, you would put them with somebody else that's in real estate. If it's a single mom, you would put them in a group with somebody else that's a single mom, right? You want to, like attracts like. And so you want to connect them and let them meet other people on your team. And far too often what I see is that people are trying to bring in business builders all by themselves. And that is certainly not the thing that needs to happen. and your team is there to help you. And so when I started to bring in my uplines, my sidelines, my downlines into chats with me, I've been able to bring in far more business builders, and it has been definitely a game changer. A third tip that I have for you is making sure that you are following up. And in the description of this video, I'm gonna put for you a link to my 60-day tracker. It's my daily goal worksheet tracker. It's over on Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in down below so that you can track every single person that you've had conversations with, every single customer that you've had, because far too often, if you don't have systems in place, if you don't have somewhere where you are keeping track of the prospects that you've talked to, you don't have a business, right? So you have to make sure, because the fortune is in the follow-up. And if you are not following up, if you are just taking it, one day at a time, and if they say yes and they say no and you're done and you move on, you're never gonna have the success you want. I want you to realize that everybody has a season, right? Seasons typically come within like 3 to 4 month increments, right? Think about like winter, spring, summer, fall, right? They're 3 to 4 month increments. And what happens is people's lives change within a 3 to 4 month period. So if you're not following up with people, that even if they've said they're not interested right now, but you're not following back up with them because you don't have the systems in place, you don't have my tracker with the link below, I'll put that for you, then you are going to miss out on so many opportunities to bring in great, amazing people into your business. And I have learned this, trust me, I have learned this the hard way, unfortunately, where I didn't have systems in place for my follow-up. And then maybe 3 or 4 months later, I see them doing maybe a different side business, or maybe they joined my company underneath somebody else because I didn't remember to follow up with them. So I want you to remember the fortune is in the follow-up. And then finally, this is my last bonus tip. I want you to know that probably you're not bringing in as many business builders as you want to bring into your business is because you are too nervous to ask. And I want to kind of give you this different perspective as to where you can shift your mindset to understand that what you have in this network marketing space, yes, some may say, it's not for them, or they may call it names. We all know what those names may be, right? But I truly believe that we have a gift in our mouth. And if somebody hadn't asked me 9 years ago to join this network marketing space, I would never have been able to create the life that I have created right now. And I will just say that it is a dream life, right? Like without any income disclosures or anything like that, it is a dream life. And so you have a miracle in your mouth. You have a gift to give somebody, to ask them if they are open to the opportunity and taking a look. And if they're not open to the opportunity and they're not open to taking a look, that is okay. But if you change your thought process and you make it more about them and less about you and how you can help them overcome whether it be health issues, financial issues, whatever your products offer, being able to travel and make experiences with their family, or maybe able to, take some toxic products out of their house so that they're living better and they're feeling better, then shame on you for not asking, because you truly have a gift in your mouth that you can offer somebody. And the only thing that you can do is you can offer. Whether they want to take that offer up or not is totally up to them. But if you are not asking, the answer is always 100% going to be no. And so when I see people frustrated that their business isn't growing, that they're not bringing in as many business builders as they would like to be bringing in, chances are they're not asking enough people because they're too nervous about what people are going to think about them. And I'm going to have you switch that script. And I want you to realize that it's not about you, it's about helping them. And when you can kind of change and shift your mindset about that, everything is going to change. So again, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you never miss out on another episode of Julie Reynolds TV.